So we left off last week with you guys on the shores of Lake Zarovich. You came here because you were looking to investigate the Mad Mage who makes appearances sometimes on the northern shore of this lake. There were some rowboats that you were going to take across. But when you got here, you found that one of the boats was already a couple hundred feet off shore with a lone fisherman in it. He didn't really respond much to anything you did from the shore, and you saw that after a few moments he had tossed a big burlap sack into the water that yelped out, shrieked out, whatever, when it hit contact with the water. So there's something alive inside. And the man went merrily back to his fishing after doing this. And this is literally where we left off. So you are standing on the shores of this lake with this scene unfolding before you.
So
Did we not launch off into the water?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I thought we were already in the boats and swimming across.
I was riding on Velmo.
Yeah.
It's been a grand old time.
What were you saying, Helen?
I was just wondering, was it like a human voice or what?
Yes, yeah. It probably sounded like a younger person.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was high
Kind of hard to
pitched.
tell with all the water and burlap sack.
Yeah, but it was high pitched. So
Fancy's a hero, and he will dive into the water and race towards the burlap sack.
all right. To reach the bag in time, going to ask you for an athletics check.
Oh man!
Can I go down there?
Do
and
you
help
have
him?
a swim speed, Fancy?
I swim
Then-
speeds.
Then make it with advantage.
Still doesn't help me that much, but okay.
Oh, you never know.
But now you can roll 2 1s in style.
That's right. And we can applaud you.
Oh,
Isn't
Oh,
Put up
that's
the,
rough.
the scorecards.
Exactly.
And Fancy drowns.
Now, I have a question for the DM.
yes.
Even though I'm in some heavy armor, can I still effectively swim?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you sink like a rock in the armor.
And so we'll have to drag you up from the bottom as well.
Right.
Even though he's...
If he doesn't want to do that. She doesn't think you can.
Here, let's do this.
So can I... Okay.
I'm creating a counter argument as we speak. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, it's Bluto.
Is that
Fuck
the dude's name?
Bluto.
Just like Popeye? What is that?
All my homies hate Bluto.
So you guys don't know who.
Oh, we are in boats.
Yeah, the I wasn't exactly sure when I prepared the map what everybody would be, so please take the current arrangement with a grain of salt, because I had to do something when I was setting up the tokens, so this is what I did.
Yeah.
But
Good
On
enough.
Velmo, get in the water one again. It just sounded wrong.
That's what I can do.
so
Yeah, the speed of 3.
Fancy, let's say with the results of your check, you're not a strong swimmer despite being native to the water.
Why do you think I went to the land?
I can put you right. I can puts you out here as a result of your check. Valmo, same thing. If you wanted to kind of swim, make a swim for the boat, I would need you to make that that athletics check. Okay.
Nice.
That's a lot better. Now, I don't think you can necessarily swim that fast with Evie clinging on to you.
Want me to jump off?
Can you swim?
I don't know.
Can you tread water?
Yes, I can swim. I can tread water. I've done that before.
Into a fish.
I like being.
Yeah, sure. You just stay in place.
I don't
Or
like
make
being
your
in
way
a
back
boat,
in
let alone in the water.
Bad for an
Like
urchin.
water.
Well, maybe Fancy could pick Evie up.
Come on, Fancy, let's go.
Hold on to his
All right.
guitar.
That's right.
So while this is all happening, can I start rowing our boat over to Bluto?
Right. So I was kind of trying to determine that with the athletic checks. Let's get Everett, because Everett really can't go along for the ride. We're gonna put him back in the boat over here. Fancy made it, halfway, and we'll say Valmo made it significantly closer. And this is where we can start. I don't know. I guess maybe we should do initiative just to determine an order.
That works.
Okay.
If I don't have a swim, is it difficult terrain or something?
Rough terrain.
Now, Valmer, you had a swim speed as well, right?
I believe so.
Do turtles? I don't know. Maybe turtles don't have swim speed. They're
Doesn't
based on
say anything with
tortoises.
that.
Tortoises don't swim.
Racial feats?
Yeah. Movement.
Nothing under. It just says I can hold breath up to 1 hour.
Right. Yeah. So you didn't get advantage, but you didn't exactly need advantage on that athletics check. You just crushed it. Regardless, the swim speed gave Fancy advantage, but he still didn't do great. All right. If that's everybody, let me. All right. So Everett, or excuse me, Evie. So Evie, Fancy and Valmo have taken to the water to try to swim to aid whatever is in this bag, which apparently is now starting to drown. What would you like to do?
I am jumping in the water and swimming for there.
All right, make an athletics check.
So I don't. Again.
Oh, you crushed it.
Hey.
So move
That's quite
move up to your movement speed in the water.
Oh, those are 5.
If you have a movement speed of 30, then you can move all 30.
Each one of those squares are 5, right?
Right.
Or 5.
All right. So that's how far you're able to get out there. Did you want to take the dash action?
So let's do that.
You can
It's really hard to
move.
see the lines.
You can move another 30 if you take the dash action.
Or
Very powerful swimmer, Evie.
an earth gymnast.
Yeah. At least right now you are.
The next turn roll,
Ethan!
the one drowns.
Right.
I love the water.
All right, and then we go to Fancy.
I'm fixing to break the game. Hold on.
Okay.
Please do it.
You gonna cast tidal wave or something?
I'm gonna cast Simulacrum to cast Simulacrum.
On Everett and the Tortley. And me, of course.
Of inspiration. Means I can
I
move
moved.
again.
Everett can move, and Valmo.
By 5?
You get one movement.
One whole movement. I want to dive down into the try and chase after the bag.
Okay. The bag is represented by this token here.
Imagine that Fancy stopped in the water and just playing his guitar.
Putting water with a guitar in the same.
The wettest sounding riff.
So
Smoke on the
let's
water.
get another athletics check to get this bag back to the surface.
That's good.
There you go. All right, and so you break the surface. Now, Bluto, for his part, isn't reacting to any of you. He's still just got his fishing pole in hand with a stupid grin on his face, and he is just fishing the day away.
Still my turn. Mantle of Inspiration is a bonus action.
Right?
So I can still cast a spell, right?
I suppose you could.
I could move and cast a spell. Okay. Going right on the boat.
Oh, you're good.
There's no reaction from Bluto.
So you just climbed up
I'm
into the
casting
boat?
this. Yep, I'm casting this.
Okay. At Bluto?
Correct.
Okay.
He's gonna fucking kill him.
Just level 1.
Bluto's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Bluto fails.
Oh,
Yikes, he's dead.
Automatically dies?
he's just a fisherman.
There you go.
He's a peasant. He's gonna take far more than 4 points of damage.
So Bluto's eyes roll into the back of his head, and he collapses into the boat with blood trickling out of his mouth and nose.
Oh
By
no!
rock and roll.
A little bit of murder, eh?
Good way
I
to
turned it
start
up
the
to
day.
11, and I blew his mind.
Well, now we can't question him about this bag.
I'm sure one of us will speak with dead.
It's like fate.
God, his brain's probably resemble mashed potatoes right now.
So did Valmo open the bag?
No, he did not get it open, but he did force it back to the surface.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
Yes.
So can I move the boat?
Yes, you can. I don't know literally if you can, but let me make sure that all the players can. Okay, you guys should be able to move the boat now.
So I'm just gonna move toward them. How far can I go? I don't have a rowing speed.
I guess make an athletics check, and I'll kind of give you your athletics check as a percentage of your total movement. So much to say that a check of 20 gives you 100%, but a check of 10 would give you 50%, and so on.
So I'm not going very far, I'm sure.
All right. So
yeah,
so go ahead and take. We can take. I mean, if your movement is 30, why don't you take 20 of it?
Okay. I can't rotate this, huh?
With the current.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right.
Didn't get very far.
Now, Bluto, I guess, is going to make a death saving throw.
Oh shit, he's not dead.
He made one. Silas.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna start rowing the boat. Actually, before I do that, bonus action, I am going to use Peerless Athlete.
All right.
To give myself advantage on the check to row the boat.
Well, I'm also rowing the boat, so I guess we could just
Well,
do that together, right?
I guess.
Turns right beside each other.
I'm just aggressively rowing with the one and going straight.
There you go.
9. Of course.
All right. So you get, if your movement is 30, you'll get 15.
Bop. I'm just gonna... Oh god, that's only my token. Go. Go, boat. Bop. Well, that was exciting.
Come on, guys, put up a sail.
Terribly exciting. But Space Bear can row as well.
Yep.
And look at that. So you get
A win is a win.
your full movement out
right.
of your rowing session. Excellent.
Good enough.
All right, closing the distance, leaving poor Shantala, who's rowing by herself in the dust.
Oh, in the or in the water.
Come on, keep up.
All right, Valmo, you are wrestling with this this burlap sack, which is tied in a cinch at the top, and there is a struggling humanoid form inside.
So getting the bag on the boat, that would cost an action?
Yes, it would be an athletics check as well.
Okay. So let me do that first.
Okay, very good. You hoist the bag right up into the boat, and it falls on Fancy.
And
what do you guys need?
wait. I was going to
I'm
still use a bonus action to heal. If I heal Pluto, he will come too,
Perhaps, yeah.
since he's not dead, right?
Although technically, if you said he had 4 hit points, my 9 damage would kill him permanently. If we're gonna get technical.
I guess it would, wouldn't it? Because he'd have to go to -4.
5, -5.
I wasn't trying to do it.
Right. We'll give Bluto the benefit of the doubt here.
That works.
Poor Bluto. All right,
You gotta love Bluto.
So Bluto is healed, but he is unconscious. And with that, we go to Evie.
I'm going to swim up to the front where Fancy is and try and jump in the boat too. Is there room for me?
Yeah, you can do that. That does not require a check.
Okay, I'm in the boat.
It is getting crowded in
Yay.
that boat now. There's the bag in the boat, Fancy, you, and the body of Bluto.
But that was my action, so I can't open the bag, right?
That is correct. You hoisted yourself up in, and that took your action.
Can I open it from in the water, or is the boat too high?
Yeah, I don't think you could access it from the water.
Okay. I'm in the boat.
Yep.
Hi, Fancy.
Fancy, your boat's getting a little more crowded.
Fancy tells Everett, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Must be something wrong with the
Bleeding
leg,
from the
right?
ears.
Too hard.
It's bleeding from the ears. It's not good.
Yeah. It's generally what you don't expect from a kidnapper.
Huh?
This guy
I
kidnapped
see a
this
kidnapper. What's in the bag?
the kid.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Which bag?
Bag that's in your lap.
Oh, did I get the bag?
Yeah, I threw it on
Valmo
top of
threw
you.
the bag in.
Yep. Bag is in the
Oh,
boat.
that's
Go there.
that's the people who didn't pay to get into the concert. They're in that bag. Fancy opens up the
Open it
bag.
up. Let's see.
There is a young girl with alabaster white skin and raven black hair. She looks absolutely terrified.
Hey.
She is bound
Hey, I'm Evie.
by the hands and has a rag tied around her mouth, which stifles her screaming.
I may have something for that. But keep going while I research.
All right. So, Valmo, you're still in the water.
Yeah. Swimming. Treading.
Right. Oops. Okay. I'm just reading.
That's
I
the
apologize.
only thing I can do to cheer her up.
Right.
If you let her
Take the
sit there,
gag
if
out
you
of
let her
your
sit
mouth.
there for a minute and listen to my song,
Valmo, let's get a perception check from you.
Poor girl's got a gag in her mouth.
Okay, so you do not see the dark form coming from the depths of the lake, rushing in your direction.
Just
You
swimming
do not
peacefully.
see this
Got
large
the backstroke going
creature.
on.
You do not see it as it lashes out with massive tentacles. A 15, I don't think hits. What's your armor class? Your armor class is 19, right?
Yeah.
That does hit, though.
16 plus if it's a creature.
And the third attack misses. So that second attack hits for 16 damage plus a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! Do we see this while we're in the boat?
Oh, I just barely make that.
No. If anything, you see Valmo suddenly move in the water as if something had struck him from underneath, but you see nothing.
So I just take the 16.
So you are not diseased. Congratulations for that, but you just take the 16 bludgeoning damage from the massive tentacle on this creature from the depths that you haven't seen yet.
I'm thinking we should have left the bag in the water.
Oh, I'll just keep rowing.
We saw the
Slow.
tentacles, right?
Steady.
Wait, tentacles?
Oh, well, that's a little bit.
We definitely saw the tentacles, right? Like those weren't like very stealthy tentacles.
You know what I can
No.
tell you here. Let me do this. Because I think it's close enough to the surface now that those of you in the boat can see it. It's still under the surface of the water, but the water is clear enough. So let me actually drop its token.
Well, I guess if Barovia's got one thing going for it, it's clean water.
Right. So the 5 represents the number of feet underneath the surface it is. So that is technically 5 feet down. As you are looking at it, it is not so it is not quite adjacent to you.
Elmo, get out of the water!
And Shantala, Silas, and Space Bear, you can see this dark form in the water in that location.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately for it, it's in my way.
I already moved.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, 15 would have gotten you 3/4 of your movement, or full. If you already did full, that's fine.
No, I did 20 again.
Okay, yeah, that's 2/3. That's good enough.
Because you can't really. So is that my action?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm done.
All right, Bluto for his part is unconscious. So let me mark him as being unconscious. I guess that's technically not it. There we go. That's the one I want. All right, Silas.
All right. So I have a thing. I am going to cast a sacred flame on this big fish because I don't even think I know what that is.
All right.
And oh yeah, I know what it's called. Silas fucking doesn't.
What the fuck is that? Is what it's called?
Yeah, it's just a big scary octopus, and we're gonna hit it with as much fire as possible.
That is terrifying.
That is.
And this is radiant fire, so it's not gonna succumb to the weakness of water. But a 16 or higher dexterity, a 15 or higher dexterity save will make it fail.
All right, here comes a dexterity save, not a strong suit. So it
Imagine
takes
it's like a depth charge.
10 radiant damage.
For my bonus action, I am going to cast a spell. I am going to cast Shield of Faith because I don't want to get touched by that thing, even though I'm technically immune to its effect. Cool. So that's what I do.
All right. Let's see. At the end of your turn, this creature has legendary actions, so he's going to
Oh,
start
that
taking.
bastard.
So he is going to make a tail swipe attack, and he is going to do that. He's going to do it. His tail comes up out of the water and swings at you, Fancy.
Oh no.
Oh,
So I believe that hits you.
Most likely.
I'm
So
probably.
you get tagged for 14 points of fish damage, and then we go to Space Bear.
Okay. I'm gonna hex him with a bonus action.
All right.
We'll pick strength just cause. And then I'm gonna send a couple Eldritch Blasts at his way. Assuming I can't actually see it.
Yes, you can. He's got cover from the water.
Yeah.
So if you're targeting armor class, he's going to be +5 to armor class.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if I casted Mantle Inspiration on you, you have +8 hit points.
Was that
Oh.
on me? Who was that?
No.
That was on Everett,
Was
and it
me.
was Velma.
Okay. Well,
Plus
I'm
eight.
doing it
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna give him only +2, not +5. I'll give him half cover, not 3/4 cover. So the 19 hits for 14 force damage.
All right. Yeah, I guess it's not the same as shooting an arrow through the water.
Right.
Right.
So the water shoots up like a fountain in the area that you blast, and you momentarily create a crater where the water rushes back in to fill, and
Cool. Oh, I missed a hex on there as well.
oh yeah.
3 necrotic.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to attack Valmo, his only other target, with another tail attack. 19 hits, Valmo.
Yes, it does.
15 bludgeoning damage from his tail. Then we go to Valmo's turn.
All right. I don't know if I should stay in the water or get out.
Probably get out. It is a big fish monster.
Yeah. So, do I have to do an athletics to get into the boat?
No, you can get into the boat.
How many people does the boat hold?
As an action. Yeah, the boat is getting kind of full. You could, let's see, how many people you got in there? You got Bluto, you got Arabelle, you got Fancy, you got Everett.
Oh, Everett's in there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Or Evie,
there might not be
excuse me.
room.
Evie.
All right.
You could get 5 in there, but it wouldn't be comfortable, but you could get 5.
All right. And that would take an action?
Yeah.
To the front. To the front.
So anything else other than
Yeah.
climbing out of the water?
No,
That's,
that's it.
that's enough. All right.
Yeah.
Evie, you're in the boat. It's rocking. It's a full boat.
He's terrified that his her friend Valmo is almost eaten up by some water monster. I'm gonna take that. And casting conjure animal. There will be now 4 reef sharks. Water.
All right, let me look up reef sharks.
Look like well, they seem to act a lot like bolts of water. Pack tech.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Reef sharks are cool.
4 of them, you said? All right, there's 4 reef sharks.
Can I control them?
I think I can give you control. In players' journals, Eevee can be edited and controlled by Eevee. What about now?
I can. And so I conjure them just appear anywhere randomly, or can I conjure them to be in a certain place?
I think you can control where they appear.
I'm going to go around this one. That's my action.
Okay.
Aboleth thought he was the king of the water.
As a bonus action, I am going to outshape into a giant octopus.
Ooh.
That'll teach you. Glug, 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 as soon as I fall into the water.
I don't remember this being the plot of oh shit, what's that movie called?
Deep Rising.
I'm going to say Poseidon Adventure. Shows you the difference in age.
No, this is like a Bollywood remake of The Little Mermaid.
Look, I'm so old.
It's
I watched the Kirk Douglas 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and I'm like right there.
Right.
Nice.
The classic.
I've never watched 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Classic.
All right.
It's good.
I'll have to check it out later.
You changed into an octopus and you summoned some sharks. Is that everything for Eevee?
That's all. Like, well, I can move, right?
Right.
I'm going.
All right. Now at the end of your turn, they're going to take their last legendary action of the round. Actually, I guess no. It would be this would be the new round. So this would be their first legendary action of the new round.
Get 3 legendary actions around.
Yep.
Absolutely unfair.
All right.
just needs to die as quickly.
So let's see. He's pretty intelligent.
How wise is he?
He's pretty wise too. So does he recognize that? Is he intelligent enough to recognize that Eevee is the spellcaster here, and that maybe? No, you know what? We'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do a D5 just to see who in the water it attacks first. So one of the reef sharks. One of the reef sharks gets hit for 28 damage. Oh, excuse me, 20
There's
damage.
now 1 less reef shark.
For 20.
20 damage, not 20.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
Right.
So he's still a reef. So there's still 4 reef sharks.
Right.
It looks like bait, though.
That is the end of Eevee's turn, and we go to Fancy.
All right. I got to come up with a whole new plan. Are we 5th level?
Yeah.
All right, that's my first turn.
Vicious Mockery. Okay. Wisdom save. Ooh, bad wisdom save. So 7 psychic damage.
Eddie has disadvantage. I can try and communicate with him with my other turn.
Do you have to be in touch range, or can you?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking up right now. Sorry.
You are not
You
forgiven.
Yeah, Emissary of the Sea.
Call you Aquaman.
Would that work? Yeah. Dude, I bring up like the weirdest shit. Sorry.
Aquatic beasts. This isn't a beast.
Okay.
Yes. This is an aberration.
Even worse.
All right, I got nothing.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit on the boat.
Okay, the end of Fancy's turn. Here comes another tail attack. Let's do the D5 again. This time going at shark number 1. Hits for 18 damage.
Hi,
Disadvantage,
sure.
right?
Wait, that one? That's shark number 1?
Right.
Vicious Mockery causes disadvantage, though.
Oh, thank you. We still hit.
I must have amazing.
They were cones.
All right, and then we come to this guy. Let me see. Okay.
What was the tail thing? That was legendary action or something?
Yeah, the tail is with the legendary action, right? All right. So what are they going to do with this, though? I apologize for not being better prepared for my turn. I'm just reading about something you can do to see. Okay. All right. Velmo, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, why does it have to be wisdom?
Slave. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
That's
no.
that's with a +5.
So you are now magically under the control of the aboleth.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna die.
Whenever you take damage, you can repeat the saving throw.
Okay.
But
Please tell me it's not the guy right behind me.
right. So that is his action. He doesn't get to use his tentacle attacks because he used Enslave instead. Shantala.
So is he still 5 feet underground, or did he have to come up some?
No, he is still 5 feet under the water. He surfaced momentarily to have line of sight, but he went back down.
So he has what did you say he had as a result of that?
+2 to his armor class.
Okay, well, I guess I can't really do anything about that.
And the guiding bolt disperses or discharges harmlessly in the water in his area and doesn't hurt him.
I don't think I'm going to move any closer. Just going to stay put.
All right. Okay, Bluto's effectively out of this fight, so I'm just going to remove him from the order.
Oh.
Silas.
Now, given that the paladin is an almost entirely melee-focused class, I kind of want to get closer.
Row your boat.
Yeah, I'm going to row the boat, and I still have advantage for Peerless Athlete, which will mean I get 2 twos this time. Ooh,
There you go.
a 6.
Yeah, go ahead and get 20 closer.
Space Bear's rethinking being at that boat.
That is really unfortunate for you, Space Bear.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm along for the ride.
sure you love love the
If
water.
you could do me the hugest favor and get us a bit closer so I can hit it with my sword,
Yeah, could do that.
I'd really appreciate that. So that's the action to row the boat, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna. You can just skip my turn. I'm just gonna look see if I can actually do anything with my bonus action other than just sit there and be upset.
And before Space Bear goes, there is another tail attack on one of the sharks, which hits for 11 damage.
Which one?
Number 4, which was this
So I don't
one,
have to keep count. You're doing it for me. Yay.
right?
Oh, hold on. I literally have a way to help Evie.
So that is Silas's turn, and then we go to Space Bear.
Okay. I'm gonna pull the boat up beside. I'm not really sure the.
Get the boat like right up in there, right?
Ramming speed, Captain.
Close enough. So I don't look like I'm in the boat, but that's the map being weird.
Of course.
I'm
of
in the
course.
boat.
Right.
I just move your token with the Alt key.
Oh, will that fine tune? All right, that'll work.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
Am I still ranged from where I am?
Yes.
Especially if I move to the back of the boat.
Yes, you are
All right.
still good. And
All
not
right.
point blank. Okay, so
Just
the first blast misses, but the second one, we'll say with being right on top of it, that the water doesn't afford it much protection anymore. So that 17 will be enough to hit for 10 points of damage.
Excellent. And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, and I believe I've used all my legendary actions, but now I control Valmo, and because
You're playing Battleship.
because Alex, you can run Valmo so much better than I. Would you do your best to kill Joe for me? Or I should say
Best
fancy. I should
session
say
ever.
fancy, not Joe. Freudian slip. Sorry.
Come on, man.
Well, this is definitely happening.
Yeah,
Give me a
Valmo.
minute.
So yeah, hit Joe, or hit Fancy, like you were
We're trying to keep,
hit a big bad boss. You know, like if you got some big smite, time to unload it.
One second.
What happened?
I think Valmo is researching his smite options.
Hey, you know what though? Just try to stay away from the face.
I don't think clerics
Jeez,
can
no problem.
fight, though.
I don't. No,
You don't have to
I
go
don't have
all out.
smite.
Well, I mean, less literally a smite and more just like here. You've got that nice warhammer. Why don't you
Kill the bard.
Why don't you try to hit
I
him
was
with
thinking, should I use two hands with the warhammer or just one?
Kill the bard.
it? Yeah, because you're really not concerned with the self-preservation, so you might drop the shield and go two-handed with it.
Sorry.
Did you remember to use poison on the blade?
I believe that hits, Fancy.
Yeah.
So you got hit for 6 points of Valmo damage.
Oh, there's going to be some vicious mockery my next turn.
And at the top of the round, I'm going to take a quick 30-second DM break just because I want to run to the bathroom and fill my cup, so I will be right back.
Are you filling your cup in the bathroom?
Yeah.
The think.
Did I hear that
One
wrong?
should be at the same time as the other.
No, it seems like you might want to make action.
You know what? He can do whatever the hell he wants to do because I don't know him in real life.
And he's a DM. That's all right.
Exactly. He is. Yeah.
He's in control.
So,
He's the
we're all
captain
gonna
here.
die here, I have a feeling.
Just stay in your
Oh,
lane.
yeah. No, we're literally all dead.
I mean, look, this like, yeah.
Oh,
It's
we're
okay.
fine.
It's in
This feels
fighting
like we
distance.
should be running away.
I don't think we can run away from it. Like that's a pretty fast monster.
You're in a boat.
We're in a boat. This is a pretty fast monster. It'll be fine. I'm flanking it and I can smite it.
Okay.
Besides,
I'm gonna take freaking octopus.
If it has 3 legendary actions, it's got a bucket load of hit points.
it also can't charm me, so we're good.
Oh, I can't charm you.
None of its effects actually do anything to me because I'm both immune to poison and immune to charm because of a spell effect.
Oh, good.
Sorry, immune to disease, so it can't fuck with me in any way, shape, or form. It's just a big fish right now.
I might have to have one of my sharks jump up and bite you.
Me? Are you charmed as well, Evie?
No, I might
No, he's saying me.
just so I could save Balmo from.
Oh, okay. Because if you were charmed, I was actually just going to knock you unconscious in one round.
Oh, actually, not as a giant octopus, you are.
Oh, you don't know how much damage I could do.
I was shocked to see. I have 52 hit points.
Yep.
Easy to
Not a
hit.
problem.
Not a problem.
Not a
Sounds
problem.
accepted. But it's me. Me.
Yeah, but you're a big octopus right now. And I require calamari.
I want shark sandwich with them.
Are you the octopus or the crab? Isn't that a crab?
It is a crab. I didn't have
Squid.
an octopus.
It's actually calamari is a squid.
All right, sorry about that. I am back now. So we left off at the top of the round on Evie the Squid's turn, right? Or
Octopus.
Octopus.
It's like Everett. I'm Evie. Now I'm an octopus. Now squid. Seeing a theme here. All right, so no question, but who goes first, the shark or the octopus?
A question that philosophers have been asking since the dawn of time.
The real question is, why do they keep asking that question?
Right.
That is a good question.
Does it matter which one goes first? It just means whether I
No, I
what
don't
I
think
do
it
with my
matters.
D20.
I think.
All right, well, the
I
sharks
think-
are there, so we'll do the sharks.
Okay.
Evie's answered the age-old question.
Which is, yes, I've answered it for you. There
Yes,
you
and
go.
several philosophers are turning in their grave right now. Well,
Or
they
the
have
water
believed
grave.
you.
So do we got
Yeah.
four bite attacks against? Here, I can roll it
Got it.
because I just do it straight off of the cat monster sheet. But
That's right. I've already rolled them.
all right. So a miss, a hit, and a miss.
Wait, I forgot they're all with advantage. So the first two
They're all flanking.
are all flanking. They have pack tactics.
So that
Need to roll.
They don't even have to be flanking to get advantage.
Oh, that's right. A 21 to hit. To hit. 15 to miss. A 20 to hit. I hit 3 times.
So that is 3d8 plus 6 for the damage.
No, 1d8.
Yeah, but I was doing it times 3.
Okay. So 3. Sorry, I'm on the wrong. Okay, guys. 8. That's what?
3d8 plus 6. 16
That wasn't
points
very
of
much.
shark attack damage. Shark frenzy damage. Alright.
Okay, now I want to be flanking. I'm gonna go here and an octopus will swing tentacles. I have advantage, right?
Yes.
You gotta be a fire. I mean a druid.
Damn.
Oh, look at that.
That's a good one. Do it again just to crit you one more time. I get a d6 plus 3. Team.
14
But you
damage.
are grappled unless you. That's right. Yeah, unless you pass my DC 16. Say.
Grappled.
Are now grappled and restrained.
And restrained.
Uh-oh.
Can't use your tentacles on an. Oh, I can't use my tentacle. Okay.
It's okay. It can't do anything.
Alright.
I think I'm done.
So the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. That's huge. So at the end of your turn, it is looking at its legendary actions. And it is going to use its Psychic Drain ability. So, Valmo, why don't you roll 3d6? Okay, that's how much damage you take.
See what happens,
Working free and
Valmo.
I'm still getting damaged.
It's called karma.
Now, you do get to repeat that save because you took damage. That wisdom
That was
saving throw.
wisdom?
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, right. So you are still still charmed by the creature. I think you earned
Do I
yourself
take a card,
red
too?
card there. Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Right before my death, I get a card.
Thanks indeed.
Yeah. Let's see, what'd you get? I can't see it. I'll figure it out later. All right. So that was the Psychic Drain legendary action. That costs 2 of his actions, so he's only got 1 left this round. And we go to Fancy.
Nancy's gonna turn around. And he's going
In
to
a circle or?
he's gonna viciously mock Valmo. And it's gonna start with, "Hey, dipshit!"
And then what? What does it end with?
No, it just starts. It doesn't end.
That's right.
You just hear dipshit bouncing back and forth inside your head forever.
Alright, so a vicious
that,
mockery to Valmo. So Valmo makes a wisdom save.
That'd be it.
Up in the face.
Oh no.
Just so you don't get charmed anymore.
So I get another card.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, you
Fucking
do.
A.
You take the 6
And I
psychic
take this-
damage. And it literally says whenever the charmed target takes damage, the target can repeat the saving throw. So I think you can charm. You can make the save against the charm again. There, and you broke the charm.
Hey.
So I'm not charmed?
You are not charmed any longer. But
Oh,
that
good.
is that was all Fancy's turn. And then we come to the
That
end
was-
of
That was
Fancy's
not
turn.
my turn. That was not the end of my turn.
Oh, it wasn't.
also-
Well, please.
That was
No.
just the beginning.
What else you
Dive
got?
in the water.
I'm out. I give it to who's taking the most damage. It was
That's me.
Give it to the reef sharks.
Shark is down
I'm not-
too.
Yeah, I give Yeah.
I will have to give. I mean, there's nothing really great to give for a turn, so I'll just give it to Shove and Silas. You can move if you want.
I would, but my only options are to like jump on the back of this thing, and that's not going to be a good idea. Although I kind of want
Yeah.
to do it now.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you want to give
He
it
races
to?
over to Silas Space Lord, and he says, "Valmo's acting weird."
Yeah, I can tell. Should I use my movement to jump onto the back of the aboleth?
Octopus odds in the water.
It's 5 feet underwater, and you're wearing heavy
I'm
armor.
wearing 50 pounds of equipment. 5 feet.
Probably not.
Am I able to use my movement to jump onto the back of the aboleth?
You most
Sink like a stone. You
certainly
land right
are.
on top and give him bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, what'd you say, Dan?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Fancy stuff.
Because I am immune to its. I'm immune to the slime effect that it can deal.
The mucus cloud.
Yeah, the whole disease thing. I'm immune to diseases.
Right.
So I'm just gonna sit on the back of this aboleth for a bit.
All right. So this was all because of Fancy's mantle that you got this movement. So I think that is now the end of Fancy's turn. And ooh, and then for a legendary action, why not? Let's see, Fancy, where are you? You're in a boat still?
Yeah, I'm on the boat with Silas.
I'm not on the boat.
So what? You jumped in the water and swam over to the other boat and climbed into it?
Yeah, with Space Lord.
Got it.
Space Bear. The Space Lord is a much cooler name.
No, for a tabaxi.
Not for a tabaxi.
I just made that up.
All right, we'll do again coming at one of the sharks. An attack at disadvantage because he's restrained by the octopus. 17 hits the shark anyway.
Oh,
All right, that is it for the legendary actions for the aboleth this round. But it is now the aboleth's turn. The aboleth wants to You know what? It's going to attack with everything it has at the creature that's trying to restrain it. So these are 3 attacks, all at disadvantage, all coming at Evie the octopus.
I had to actually hit.
That hits for 15 damage.
This one hit too.
Oh, the 11 hit as well?
11.
Well, here comes another
That's
one.
at 28.
Oh, and there's a 3rd hit.
Okay.
So a total of 25 and 28, 38 damage.
Okay. Your fresh moves.
38 damage and 3 Constitution saving throws.
No. It's my con. So I can just click on that, right? Oh, that's not right. That's not a save, is it?
I mean,
The saves are EV saves, right?
Right.
Gotta do that. Constitution. 2.
Okay, so you are diseased. You won't feel the effects for another minute, but you will once a minute of time has gone by. And we go
So the
to
octopus does, or I do?
you do. And then we go to Shantala off in the boat.
All right. So, if I have something that says there's no benefit from cover, that means his AC doesn't go up, right?
That's correct.
So it's only a cantrip, but I don't have a lot of choices. So.
All right. Dexterity not his strong suit. He failed. So he takes 13 radiant damage. Okay. Silas.
Aboleth just got really warm for some reason. All right. So on the back of this aboleth, because that was a great idea, I'm gonna stab it twice.
All right.
And I have advantage because I'm both flanking and it's restrained. So, first whack, 23.
Well, yeah, that does it.
10 radiant. Oh crap! Forgot to include the smite damage. I'll just quickly roll that. This thing is mildly inconveniencing me, so it only takes 5.
All right.
Second strike. 21 to hit.
Oh, yep.
A little bit more radiant damage.
19. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm just. That's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna chill on its back for a bit, just stabbing it repeatedly with a light sword.
Okay. Space Bear.
All right. No reason to keep doing anything else necessarily, so we'll just give her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not those two.
That's a bunch of fail.
Yep.
All right.
Valmo no longer charmed.
All right. How bad does this thing look? Is it near death?
It looks like it's taken a bit of damage.
That's a concentration. So for my action, I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle, which gives everyone 30 feet an extra 1d4.
Radiant damage, okay.
Radiant damage.
And that's on weapon attacks?
Yeah, on weapon attacks.
Right.
And then for my bonus, I'm going to heal myself thanks to Fancy.
Okay. And that takes us to the top of the order with Octopus Eevee.
So there are 3 reef sharks. I'll take their all lined up, and I sorry. Take their advantaged attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
And one of them hit.
One hit. The first one hit, right? 23-5 hit.
1, 8. Very good. Disappointed. That's the story of Eevee's life. Disappointed.
9 points of damage, okay.
Octopus. There's probably a way I could roll them all at the same. Advantage. 18 hits, right?
18 does hit. And this is with your tentacles?
Although the ink cloud is interesting, but I don't think
He gets
Means
a
darkness and-
strength check against your tentacles?
no, it didn't. It's grappled. It's TC. Doesn't say what. Dave.
What's it say is the escape DC?
16.
16? Okay. Alright, so that is everything EV.
Except for your damage. Do I get? Wait, did the sharks and Eevee get that deep?
I believe they do.
So that's 4d4s, right?
2d4s, right?
So each shark and Eevee. One more. Because
Well, only one shark hit, so that was 1d4, and then you hit.
oh, I'm
that was
sorry.
another
You're
D4.
right. You're right. Okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's 5, I guess.
Alright. And,
And
let's
I won't
see.
move.
And you will move?
Well, I won't move.
You won't, okay. Alright, legendary action. Tail swipe is going to be at the one grappling. Disadvantage because of the grapple, right? Because of the restrained. So
Doesn't matter.
Eevee gets hit for 16.
Okay.
Are you still an
An
octopus?
octopus. Am.
Okay. That was a legendary action, and we go to Fancy.
Fancy starts singing, "Farewell and adieu to you fine Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain."
I love it.
I take 1 point of psychic damage. Nah.
Octopus is swimming away.
Thought
It cannot move.
Alright, he made his wisdom save, so that is half damage, 9 points of psychic damage.
yes. I tried to make his brain blow up.
Right. Alright, Fancy, anything else?
Nope. He can't believe that didn't work. And he huddles in the corner.
Alright. Okay. The Aboleth.
Come at me, bro.
coming at the octopus who is preventing its escape. Does a 12 hit the octopus?
It does.
Are you still an
Evie
octopus at the...
He is now drowning in the water.
Okay, so you are no longer grappling him, is the important thing. Because now he is free to take his movement and get the fuck out of Dodge. Now he can't...
Well, I'm still on the back of the octopus. Not the octopus, the aboleth.
Right.
Going for a ride.
Oh, I'm going to go for a ride.
So...
Like jumping the shark, right?
So this guy moves 40 feet straight down.
Okay, I'm going to go for this ride.
Right.
Any attacks of opportunities from...
I've missed
us,
my,
right?
my little depth marker there. I've lost where I've put it. But suffice to say, this aboleth is not in this location any longer. He is 40 feet straight down. So I guess the sharks get opportunity attacks.
I think Fancy also gets an opportunity attack for his.
I think he could get one, yeah.
You all have the 1d4 as well.
Evie does too, right? Actually, now I'm in the water, so that I can.
So
The sharks.
okay, yep. There's damage, but we needed some attack rolls.
That was stupid. That one first. Hopefully they still count.
All right, the sharks are able to take. The aboleth tries to bolt, but the sharks close in and end him. So Silas, you don't go for a ride to the depths. You're only about 10 feet down, but you are sinking fast.
Now, can I make an attempt to try and swim because I still do have Peerless Athlete?
You're wearing heavy metal armor. I'm gonna say that that's gonna cause you to sink to the bottom regardless of how well you swim.
Okay.
So if you
sure.
want to return to the surface, you might have to consider shedding your armor so that you can actually begin to rise instead of sink. The lake is several hundred feet deep.
There are several sharks here. I'm sure I can get some help from them.
All right. Then we will go to Shantala in the order. The aboleth has been dealt with, but Silas is 10 foot under the water and doesn't seem to be able to make it back to the surface.
I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
There might not be.
A rope? Rope?
Do you want
too far away.
Row a little bit closer? Or?
I do want to row. Can I tell that Evie's not looking so good?
You can't.
Okay.
Your vantage, Evie is under the water, so you really don't have a good line of sight on Evie.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move. Yeah, I will move closer. Well, because I want to cure that curse, but I don't know about it, or the disease thing.
Right.
I wouldn't know about it, right?
Right, not yet.
Oh, I guess I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you row in circles, unfortunately. All right, Silas.
Yeah. How far am I sinking? I'm assuming that Evie's friends can just help me out of the water because they're sharks.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing?
I got nothing.
Just watch.
Nothing useful here.
All right.
Yep.
Velmo, you got anything?
No.
All right, so it comes back to Miss Evie. Are you going to instruct your fish friends to help out Silas?
They are all diving to go get the Silas.
All right. Long story short, we can say that they, between the three of them, they help get him at least get him secure enough to where he's grabbed onto the side of a boat.
Yeah, I'll just pull myself back in there.
Right, right.
Damn, I was really hoping it would try to dive.
So excellent. It would have. It would have dove, but it had 1 hit point left, and all the sharks had to do was steal 1 point to keep it from getting away.
Trust me, it was not going to get away.
All right, so let's do a little bit of XP here.
I was gonna dump a second level smite to it if it made it onto the surface.
That's 825 XP each.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
And you've got this young girl that you've rescued,
Oh.
and the unconscious Bluto after this lake monster.
We are at
has
11,000.
been-
Hold on. 11,685.
Oh, what did we get each? 825.
825. Yeah.
catching up on the next.
Well, that was exciting.
Put us out
It wasn't
here
as
on
bad
the-
as I thought it was going to be.
The only downside is this is going to take hours to dry out. I'm gonna start just wrenching the water out of my hair.
So again,
Yes.
you've got the unconscious Bluto, this young girl who you've learned her name is Arabelle. She's a Vistani girl. She tells you she's from the Velikov encampment, which is just outside of Valaki. Arabelle tells you that that Bluto had abducted her, and for he doesn't know what for, but he took her here and apparently was trying to drown her in the lake.
Let's just take both of them to the camp. They can do whatever they want with him.
What a well-adjusted individual.
Yeah, Bluto for his part isn't saying very much.
I'm gonna go over to Evie because I saw. Is it Evie or Everett?
Oh yeah, and that reminds me. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop that before it happens and use 5 points of lay on hands to cure a disease.
very good, thank you.
Oh, thank you. What was the disease I almost had? I wonder.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
would it turn into a?
Would
Well,
have
maybe I
turned
would
you
have turned
into-
into a fish.
That sounds awful.
Oh.
I get the feeling riding on its back would be a lot less fun if I had the weakness of being able to get sick.
Would have been more fun.
Bluto is not all there mentally. He seems like he may have fallen victim to the Aboleth's enslavement, and maybe even had spent a prolonged amount of time in that psychic enslavement, and it seems to have taken its toll on his psyche.
He's not saying anything useful.
Then he probably won't object to us taking him someplace.
No, he's not offering much resistance to anything like that, and can be led around rather easily.
So we should take them back to the shore.
Back to the Lucky.
Yeah. We should get her home.
Okay.
So you get the boats back to shore, and again, Bluto is semi catatonic. He just begins gathering his fishing supplies and starts walking, back toward Valaki. Unless you take some measure to stop him.
Hey, Pluto. I'm gonna say like block his path. You all there?
Gotta go fishing.
No, you don't gotta go fishing. You need to get help.
Can we bind him in rope?
I don't think that's a good idea. You guys take care of the child. I'm just gonna walk him back to the church, see if the father can help him.
With me, Arabelle. With us.
The captain of the guard can help.
Oh God, we're not going through this again. No, fuck Lars. Last game I tried to get Lars to do something and he didn't do it, so I punched him in the face.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah, and then the guards tried to threaten me, but they were really outmatched, really.
Yep, they didn't stand a chance.
They didn't stand a chance against Blair and his bullshit.
All right.
I thought it was awesome.
So, Arabelle, again, on your map, you can see the Velikov camp right down here. That's where Arabelle hails from, and she says that the Vistani are not allowed in Valaki, so she has to go around the town to get home, and would feel better about walking through the woods with you guys as escorts.
Oh yeah, we should stay with. How old is she?
She's like 9.
Oh yeah, we would definitely stay with her.
Right.
Yep.
I have an
Walk
idea
with
so
her
you don't
too.
actually go in directly into the woods. So Edgar can stick to walls, and they don't want him in the town.
Right.
So you just put her on the back of Edgar and run across the walls.
And just run. Yeah, I'm not in the town. Look, I'm not in the town.
I'm in the town.
What about the
Not
rest?
touching you.
Right. Exactly. What about the rest? What?
Well, I mean, if a lizard thing takes her off, then we won't be with her.
Right.
Well, one of you can ride it. I can just command it to let you ride it.
Is there any
Shantan, I've
reason
done
we
it. It's
couldn't
fun.
Just all go with her?
That
Just
would
escort her
be
through
that
the
would be
forest.
sensible. Wouldn't want to
All of
accuse
you
you
should-
guys of ever being sensible.
No, that's too. I'm literally suggesting we have her go on the back of an inverted lizard.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I will escort Bluto and his slightly used mind to the church.
Very good. And the rest of you depart for the Velikov camp.
Yep. You got it.
Yeah.
All right. Actually have a map for the Velikov encampment.
Ooh.
So no issue going through the woods.
Oh, hey, Dusk Elves.
Oh, yeah, we met one of them.
I feel like this person wants to do like a little musician off. The guy playing the fiddle.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah, he's
Fancy
openly.
happens to do a little fiddling himself.
the banjo break. It's the
And you have young Arabelle with you. Let me find Arabelle.
But Silas isn't with us.
no, he's going to the church.
All right, thank you. We'll take. I'll leave your token on there so you can at least see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll just drag myself somewhere where I can get rid of all the shadows.
Right. And young Arabelle is with you. And let me. Town of Valaki and the Vistani camp. Here we go. So the woods part to reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within, and even at this distance you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from this central area.
Sounds like fun.
This
So,
So I'm gonna ask the girl if she knows Savid. That's his name.
yes, she does. She says he's one of the Dusk Elves.
Yeah, we met him a couple days ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is he here?
You do not see him.
Okay.
But you do see another Dusk Elf sitting outside one of the residences that are closer to you.
Well, we may as well just go up to this closest person and tell him we have Arabelle.
It's another Dusk Elf, and he's sitting outside of this hovel, and he recognizes Arabelle as you approach, and immediately runs out towards you. Oh, you found her. Thank the heavens. That you found her safe. Your father is worried sick about you, Arabelle, and you should report to him at once. And he indicates toward the main tent on top of the hill.
So should we go with her?
with us, right?
So we can tell him what happened?
Let's go. Let's go with her.
So Arabelle starts running up the main path, up the hill, toward the ring of wagons and the large tent at the top of the hill.
Nine-year-old.
Now, piled outside the tent are several empty casks of wine. From inside the tent, as you came up the hill, you heard the occasional crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. There are 3 sputtering campfires that fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze, you can see that there are a number of Vistani. What time of day is it here? So it's midday, napping in the midday, while there is a barely conscious and shirtless teenager that hugs the central tent pole, his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. An older, larger man in studded leather armor lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream. And standing in the bigger man's shadow is another man in studded leather, who approaches the first man and says, "Easy, brother." I think Alexei has learned his lesson. That is when Arabelle rounds the corner, and the man doing the whipping drops the whip and immediately runs over to Arabelle. He's apparently the young girl's father, and he is overjoyed at Arabelle's return. Let me zoom in so I can see the map a little more closely. All right. So this man runs out and throws his arms around Arabelle and is delighted that she's home. He was the one doing the whipping. He is overjoyed, and he wants to know who he can thank for returning his little girl to him.
Well, we it seems she was kidnapped to be, I don't know, eaten or something by this monster, but we killed the monster.
He is he pries for every detail. He wants to know everything, and he wants to know where this Bluto is now.
I didn't mention Bluto.
Okay, so you didn't get into the detail of that there was a fisherman.
She's good.
No.
I said in Harry Potter, I don't think I mentioned anything about a graveyard professor.
So Arabelle definitely speaks up and says that there was this smelly old drunken man who took her, and that after rescuing her from the man, that you let the man go. And
we didn't let him go. One of our party is with him. He seems to have lost his mind. He's just, there's nothing there.
And Luvash seems a little put off by that turn of events, and says that he would have, rather that you brought the man back to face the justice he deserves. But the important thing is that his Arabelle is back. That's really what matters. And he is very thankful for you, and so much so that he wants to take you over to one of the wagons. I will tell you one. He leads you over here, and he opens up the back of the wagon, and it says, "Pick anything you want. Any one of my treasures is yours."
Take the rug.
Wagon.
Each or all together?
No, as a party, you can take one. And I'm gonna drop in the Discord chat the showcase that you can choose from. So Luvash carries takes the key from around his neck and opens the locked door of this wagon, revealing the treasures contained therein that you can choose from.
Oh, now we had a little hint, but we can't tell if any of these are magical.
That is correct. It's more their
Silas would want the throne.
Silas would want the throne.
Too bad he's not here.
No, I want if the rug is still there, I'd want the rug.
I don't see the rug.
But it was a 10 fair square. Yeah, it was the unicorn rug that I had to sell so I could free the rest.
Right, the unicorn motif rug. Okay, there.
Still want that fucking rug.
this wooden chest has 1,200. What's EP?
Electrum.
So 600 gold.
Oh,
Just detect magic on the whole area? Or is it just one thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
no,
not picking
30
up
feet in front of me.
any magic.
then I think we should just go with the money.
The wooden chest? That's 1,200 EPs, but that's more than gold, right?
No, it's not. It's half the iron chest with 650 gold would be worth more.
Oh,
Or
it's gold
you
above.
just take literally any of the more expensive items and sell them.
No, I thought the EP was more than the gold.
Oh no,
No,
EP is worth
600.
half the gold.
Right.
Okay. So you'd be losing that 50 gold.
Anybody want to push a poison?
I think we just go for the gold.
Olympic Griffin. Gold it is, I guess, huh?
Oh, I guess we'll take the gold. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Now, it's at this point where Luvash's brother comes out to talk to you a little bit. And this is actually a face of someone you recognize. This man bears a remarkable similarity to the Vistani who delivered you the original letter calling for your help in the tavern way back when. You remember a gypsy came into the bar and invited you to travel the Svalak Road into Barovia to aid his master?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's Antonio Banderas.
Fancy only remembers the gypsy woman. I'm sorry.
Right, he gave us a letter, and then we had another letter. Is that right?
Right. So he
Yeah.
gave you this letter. Right. All right. So, yes, Aragal delivered to you this letter, but you found another one that was more authentic that you discovered. So Aragal delivered unto you a false letter. Aragal, for his part, doesn't seem to remember you.
I don't think it would be worth mentioning the past at this point.
Maybe not. But that is a card that you get to hold and play close to your vest, so. So with that, let me see if there's anything else necessarily to do here. So, you've returned to Arabelle.
And I'm gonna just ask after the Dusk Elf to see how he's feeling.
Luvash says he hasn't seen Savid since he came back, but to check on any one of the Dusk Elves, you might want to talk to Kasmir. He is in charge of all the elves, and his house is on the south side of the hill.
Okay.
The Kasmir's house.
So, we have anything? Does anyone have anything else? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Anything else that they want to say to these guys?
Besides an epic concert.
Yeah, we should party it up for a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
We should take a rest or something.
While they're doing that, I would like to talk to the priest about our friend Bluto.
Okay, well, what would so Father Lucian sees the state he's in and assumes that he's
Hey,
just
Father
drunk.
Lucian. So, found this guy trying to drown a child, as one does apparently. And well, I'm not sure what it was. It was big, blue, had a shitload of tentacles, tried to turn someone else into a fish, but it kind of took over his mind. And I'm not really sure what's wrong with him. He just kind of wants to go fishing. I'll push him towards the towards Father Lucian.
All right. Father Lucian is taken aback, and he's not sure what is to be done with the man. You say he kidnapped a child. That's a heinous crime. Perhaps we should alert the authorities.
I'm not sure he did that of his own volition. It's rather gone in the mind.
All right, well, we'll hold that for a second here and jump back to the hill. You guys wanted to move south and speak to the head elf in charge?
Is the stage set up?
Say again?
Said, is the stage set up?
Oh, yes. Yep, totally.
Where's the stage?
It's right here in the tent. They took down the guy that they were whipping, so now the stage is set fancy.
Oh.
Fancy explained to them
do the whipping.
that he knew how to turn all their bad feelings into good ones.
Well, while you're setting up, I guess.
Right.
Just kidding.
Shantala moves down. Now, standing quietly in front of this house, bathed in the warm light of its lanterns, are three sullen, gray-cloaked figures. Their angular features and black flowing hair half hidden under cowls. You recognize one of them is Savid. And upon seeing you, he offers his greetings and thanks you again for the healing that you offered him when you found him in our Ginvast and he says he tells his comrades that thanks to you, he was able to make it back to the camp in one piece.
Well, I just wanted to check in and see that you were doing okay. You seem to be doing great.
Yes, he was just telling Kasmir inside about his experiences out in the wilderness, and he says it's fortuitous that you come by. Kasmir was interested in meeting and talking to you.
Oh, well, I didn't just happen by. We brought Arabella back.
Oh, and he's absolutely overjoyed at that, and the news of that quickly spreads to the rest of the elves. Kasmir, for his part, let's see. So Kasmir steps out and invites. He says, he heard from Savid about you, and that Kasmir confesses that he's actually been on the lookout for a group of hardy adventurers who might be able to help him with a quest that he had, and he wanted to know if you and your companions would be interested in hearing about it.
Well, you could tell me about it, and I could discuss it with them. They're setting up. We're going to have a concert a bit later.
Okay. So Casimir, and let me give you a picture of Casimir here.
Nobody came.
No,
Oh,
you can't use that picture.
Can't I?
Well, you can, obviously. But
It haunts me to this day.
So Casimir explains his people's history. He says that the Dusk Elves that you see living with the Vistani today used to be their own vibrant community until tragedy befell them centuries ago. And this is it is the languishing wounds of the event that happened centuries ago that he's hoping to heal. His sister, Patrina, the people of the village, the elf village, some centuries ago, believed that Patrina was the concubine of Strahd. And they actually stoned his sister to death rather than see her fall into Strahd's clutches and have her soul be damned. Strahd was not happy, to say the least, and as punishment for depriving him of his bride, Strahd had all the women of the Dusk Elf tribe butchered. He furthermore had Casimir's ears cut off for instigating the stoning. And this is one of the reasons Casimir wears the headgear that he wears. It's to cover up his mutilated ears. Casimir says that whatever foolishness his sister, got into, she's paid for 10 times over. And he only wants to see her restored to life. And he believes that he has found the way to do it. His study into the lore of the region has told him about a place called the Amber Temple, which resides up in the mountains. And he believes it is at this Amber Temple, which was a haven for a conclave of wizards centuries ago. He believes that this Amber Temple has the means by which he might resurrect his long-dead sister and begin to atone for the damage he caused. And he can't make this trip to the Amber Temple alone. He says that Strahd, for his part, took Patrina's body away from the village, and now her remains and hence her spirit languishes in the catacombs below Castle Ravenloft. So Casimir has two destinations in mind: one, the Amber Temple, and two, the catacombs of Castle Ravenloft. He understands that your party might be on a collision course with Strahd, and that he would be happy to lend whatever assistance he could to your aid, if you in turn would agree to escort him to the Amber Temple so that he might find the means to resurrect his long-dead sister.
So you'd have to get her body first.
Not necessarily. He says that he doesn't necessarily need to bring her body to the temple. He believes that the temple has the means, the knowledge, for him to perform the ritual. So he has to go to the temple to get the knowledge. Then he has to get the body, but he can do it in either order.
Oh. So all your women were slaughtered?
Yes.
And there aren't any elves, other elf communities around here?
There aren't. The elves in Barovia were never numerous, but this, of course, now they can't reproduce, so they've been limited to whatever numbers they have, and that's been it.
Wow. There's lots of elves where I come from.
Elves? Is that what you said?
Maybe you could, I don't know, leave Barovia.
If
Settle
only,
somewhere else.
if only there was a way to navigate the mists that perpetually surround the land. It doesn't seem many people are very successful in leaving Barovia.
But that is my goal, to leave Barovia. There's some big forests full of elves. Plenty of room for you. But I imagine we could help you out, but I will have to talk with my party. And obviously we're not quite ready to go to the catacombs. And we have a couple other things on our plate at the moment.
He understands, of course. He says, but time is on his side. He says he's been planning this for a long time, and it's not going to hurt to wait until the time that you are ready.
Well, as Savid will remember, there's some, I don't know what you call them, creatures in the manor, and we're trying to neutralize that threat before we go further. Oh.
And you speak of Arginvastholt?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I hope you can all come enjoy the concert. Nancy's great. Great music. You'll really enjoy it. It'll cheer you up.
And he says that he's looking forward to it.
Hey, Dan?
Yes.
I apologize, but something has come up and I'm going to have to back out for the rest of the night.
Oh, okay. No worries, man. Take care. Hope everything's all right, and have a good night and a good week if I don't talk to you.
Okay. All right, I'll see you next week.
All right.
All right, take care.
He really hates me.
What?
I don't think so.
I'm just joking.
Anything to avoid listening to you play music.
Right. If you just wanted to get out of Fancy's concert, you could have said so.
That's an option.
Right. And with that, Fancy, you are given center stage for a little performance there for the celebrating Vistani, who are celebrating Arabelle's safe return. You are friends of the tribe here. You haven't tipped your hat to Aragal that you remember him, and so far he hasn't said anything to you about remembering you. And that is where we can wrap up. I think this business with the Vistani camp here. Really, meeting Kasmir was the bigger piece of the larger picture. Arabelle was the excuse to get here and meet Kasmir, so you've done that part.
Now, Fancy has to think of the song he's going to play.
Right.
There's multi-universes of songs. What song would Fancy play in this moment?
Hooked on a feeling.
Footloose.
I'd like to be
You'll find out.
under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Do a little share.
Dude, I could do "You're Welcome" by The Rock, and I would kill it.
Right. The Moana song, right?
Yeah, I'm playing this game a different way than you guys.
That's
All
good.
right.
That's good.
That's fun.
So it is just after noontime here. The opening act has finished, and you guys have the rest of the day to decide where to go. It is we'll call it 2 in the afternoon. And you are at this Vistani camp just to the west of Valaki. Let's put you
Know
right here.
how Pluto is doing?
So Father Lucian really, wasn't sure what to do to help Bluto. Bluto didn't even necessarily seem like he wanted help. He's out of it, but he's not necessarily a danger to himself or to others, at least not in the short term. You don't know when he might try to put somebody in a bag and drown them, but right now it's kind of unclear what to do with him. Father Lucian brought up the idea of notifying the authorities, but he kind of leaves that up to you. What do you think should be done with Bluto?
We need like a hospital somewhere, or a mission master or something. Do something.
There isn't.
Does he have family?
He doesn't.
What if we take him to the Abbey?
Yeah.
Do that. If I can sell my face.
Might be the one place that is quote unquote equipped to deal with people in this state. But you've seen the conditions at the abbeys too, so you know that it's not necessarily great there.
I like that idea.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Let's do it.
Here, you guys
Those are the best kinds of ideas.
discuss for a second while I refill my cup. I'll be right back.
I'm back to the bathroom. Let's go. Sorry, that image is just stuck with me. Really tired, so I'll blame it on that.
I think we should just take him home, wherever his home is.
Do we know where that's at?
Be in Valaki somewhere.
We could ask around. You know Bluto?
He probably could go home on his own, wouldn't he?
On his current state, I wouldn't think. Probably go back out in the boat. Which I guess he can't because he's not a creature of control anymore.
Are we talking about Pluto?
Yeah.
And his punishment?
What to do with him?
I'm not sure we need to punish him. Evie doesn't want to.
Yeah, it seems like the aberration kind of took control of him. He's just a fisherman.
So if we think he's from Valaki, we can go into town and see him in his home.
Let's do it.
There's a lot of mail in the mailbox.
I'm back.
Do we know where Bluto is from? Is he from Valaki?
He is a Valaki lifer. Born and raised.
Decided we're going to go to Valaki instead of...
He just
Wait, are
gonna.
they taking him back home to Valaki or taken for punishment to
Well,
the Abbey?
he is in Valaki right now.
Oh. Silas brought him there. That's where Father Bush.
Yeah, because I guess technically you guys are now back in the church in Valaki.
So we just let him free?
And why not? It's the worst he could do, find another kid.
Good point. Well, with the monster dead, he'll just be throwing kids into the water for nothing.
Swimming lessons. Why not?
He becomes a swim instructor for the rest of his life.
He has no idea what to do with him. Anyone?
Yeah, sounds like maybe you guys just want to let him go. Don't everybody
Yeah, I'm
speak
good
at
with-
once?
I mean, if we're not taking him to the guards or for any type of punishment, we might as well just let him go.
All right, and with that, Bluto shuffles off down the street, mumbling to himself.
Blend in, that'll be fine.
All right. All right, so
What's your next?
that takes us back to what your original purpose going across the lake was. You were looking to maybe explore this this mad mage fellow. While you were out on the lake, you did see a figure moving on the shore on the opposite side. Though the distance you couldn't tell a lot of detail, but there was definitely someone over there.
Do we have time for that?
Yeah, it's still the middle of the day. It's not like you have to go far to get to the lake.
So we're in town. Do we want to buy a lot of money? Maybe some potions or something?
Always
That's an okay answer.
free to.
Well, was there anything we couldn't afford last time?
Go for it.
I didn't buy anything, I guess. What did I buy?
I don't really want anything.
Not here.
Potions? What are they? Expensive, right?
Yeah.
Everything's expensive here.
Okay. Back across the lake again? Bring Silas with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we want to take the boats or do we want to go around?
Could possibly go wrong in the water. Come on.
That's how the Wizard of Oz started.
Hey. Poppy.
I wouldn't be against going around this time, just to be on the safe side.
Works for me.
Okay.
All right. Back in the boats.
We're going to walk around.
You're gonna walk around. Okay, that's difficult terrain, and quite a bit of it.
That's fair.
have so many instances of
Why is it difficult terrain?
It's there's no set paths or anything. There's no roads to follow.
Can't just take a stroll along the beach on the sand.
Well, it's not that kind of a lake. There's this sandy beach right in the area you're at, but other than that, it's not necessarily a nice navigable shoreline. You can do it. It's just a little slow going. And obviously we'll have to do random encounter checks for the wilderness and whatnot. But you can definitely go around. Did you want to go around to the left or to the right?
The boats were pretty slow too. I mean, I was never going to get anywhere.
Yeah,
I think we should go around. Let's walk.
Taking the
Right,
boats
right.
across the lake is not going to take you any more than 30 minutes to cross the lake, and I think it's probably you're looking at least 2 or 3 hours to walk around.
Oh. So we won't have to do all those athletic checks?
No,
Okay.
right.
I gotta run into anybody along the way.
Yeah,
could've
no,
brought
yes. Actually, to cross the lake, we have to do 47 consecutive athletics checks to see if. So congratulations, you made it
Ludo and put 'em in the water.
1.3 kilometers into the lake.
Well, that's why I didn't want to take the lake. If it's
Right.
only going to take half an hour,
Right.
that would be better.
Right. No.
Successfully
This time it's a matter of saying, okay, you're across the lake, and that's going to be as complicated as it is.
Okay.
I'd prefer to go around, but that's more for obvious reasons. Meow.
Yes. You
Yeah.
don't like the water, do you?
But I'll do whatever you guys think.
It'd be fun to see what random encounters we.
with someone that has 9 hit points.
Who has 9 health? Who has 9 hit points?
Valmo.
Oh,
I was
do you?
down to 3 earlier, yeah, because I kept being.
Oh gosh! Well, you should have said something.
Yeah.
I was just waiting till the long rest.
I thought we were resting at the Vistani camp. Oh, we were only there till afternoon, so I guess not.
Well, here.
At least we could have short rested there.
Here you go, Valmo.
Well, thank you.
Not
So-
much, but it helps.
I'll throw a healing word at you too.
So north of the mountain lake, the trees begin their steady climb up the slopes of Mount Baratok. Its monolithic
Thanks, guys.
presence oppressive at this distance. The ground here is rocky, uneven, and tiring to navigate. Even the wolves avoid this neck of the woods. Soon, you climb above the blanket of fog that engulfs the valley. Dark thunder clouds roll overhead. You see an elk standing on a rocky spur about 60 feet away. Suddenly, it assumes the form of a man in tattered black robes. His hair and beard are long black and streaked with gray, and his eyes crackle with eldritch power. You think my magic has grown weak? Think again. Tell your dark masters they can break my body, but never my spirit. And he casts lightning bolt at you. So let's have everybody make a dex saving throw. All right, let me actually look up what his actual spells are. Let's see, where is it here? There we go. Okay, so anybody who
Shit.
got under a 17 takes 27 points of damage.
That's all of us. DC 17?
Yeah.
I'm down.
He is not feeling very well.
So I just want to call out to him. We don't have Dark Masters. We were wondering if you were the great wizard who nearly defeated Strahd.
So you see him take his staff, and he swings, he slices it through the air and seems to create a slice in the fabric of reality. They're hanging in midair. And then he jumps through the tear and vanishes in a flash of light.
Who the hell was that?
This guy's mad.
Yeah.
At us?
Oh, mad.
For what?
Oh,
Oh.
crazy mad.
Is he mad?
Pissed in his cornflakes.
I
Probably
was
nothing, and that's
hoping-
why he's mad.
I was hoping he would be an ally. But apparently not.
But I knocked Evie on her butt.
Yeah, me too.
Well, he is mad apparently, so.
He looks like Jake
Should have gone
Gyllenhaal.
around.
Yeah, he is the
Right.
one who. Right.
If we'd gone
Well,
around, we could have taken a long rest.
This cannot stand, man.
Now that
That's cool.
slice in reality that he cut in the air is still hanging there.
Is that an invitation?
I think
Or-
everyone that
More of a. It's more of a dare. We're gonna throw Silas through the tear.
no.
I'm gonna go take a closer look.
All right, it is a bend in the air itself, kind of like when you see heat rising off a pavement, that kind of mirage-y kind of sheen to it. But it's the strangest thing because at certain angles it vanishes completely. It's like two-dimensional. So if you look at it edge on, it's completely vanishes.
I'm gonna take my rotten granny's pastry and throw it at it.
That's a good idea. I was gonna grab a rock, but picture is a better idea.
And when it makes contact, there is again a small flash, and it is gone.
We have no idea where it goes.
No.
You think that could be the way out of here?
The way to some
Stay home?
Yeah.
home.
We should have kept Bluto so we could push him through.
Yeah. As a test subject for anything.
Well, that wouldn't tell us where it goes. It
No,
wouldn't be able to tell us where it
It
went.
would tell us if it killed us or not.
it would just be satisfaction.
Oh,
That's exactly. I'm gonna tie my rope around my Strahd ventriloquist doll.
Okay.
Throw it through the tear.
All right. Your rope is now dangling through the tear,
I'm gonna pull it back.
and it comes back, and it is black ash. No, it's fine.
It's really
Alright.
Strahd now. What? Oh.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It is completely no worse for wear, having gone through the rift.
All
Come on,
right,
everybody, let's go.
I'm
He's gonna
gonna.
jump through.
Okay. That wasn't quite the next step I was gonna take, but all right.
And then I jumped.
if he jumps, I think we should follow.
Well, I was kind of hoping he would come back so he could say it was okay.
Oh, so I've jumped through. Can I see where to jump back?
Here. Okay, I'm moving you, just you, Evie. You might see other tokens on the board, but you're alone. You see it?
Yes, I do.
You can describe what you see here.
Can you hear me? Hear me?
Can we-
No, they can't.
Oh no. I see the tear though.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump back through.
Okay. So
That
what
was
you
amazing.
please describe what you saw on the map. I'll fill in any blanks to what you what else you might have seen.
I have to move myself. I came through, and there's this half circular set of stairs, a big flat area into this big building.
You're basically
Building that.
outside of a large mansion.
That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Large mansion.
Any signs of the crazy wizard?
I was too proud of myself for jumping.
It's not the castle, is it?
Oh, it looks like a big house.
Hmm.
It's supposed to have like that things on the tops with the turrets and stuff, right?
Did it look? It looked like what's the name?
Gimbelstolt?
Yeah.
It it's a similar type of building, but this building was definitely in tip-top shape.
There's no broken parts and no spiders.
It was bright and sunny. It was the sky was overcast, so it's not like you could see the sky or the sun. But it was bright. It was green, and the mansion and its grounds were in excellent condition.
There's bushes in front of the house.
Well, should we go?
Tingles a little.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, if we can come back, why not? Take a look.
FYI, I'm still dead. So,
Oh.
Oh,
You're
you're dead?
the lightning killed me.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
He was on the ground behind us. We were just kind of.
I was just so excited to jump in, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, we totally came up with a plan while you were dead.
Oh my God! Look, he's dead.
Oh, there's a better one. There's a better one. There you go, Valmo.
12, thank you. I feel bad for the other healing you guys wasted on me. Right.
Well, how are we to know? It's fine.
As that got me to 2 points below the 27.
It's just a spell slot.
They woke us up before we even got here. Because weak. It's really pretty on the other side. You want to go?
Is this the
We
front
have no
door?
idea how hard.
Yes,
We have no idea how
yes.
hard it is to look like that.
Well,
Okay. Go to the door. Gonna knock.
All right. Okay. And let me see. Looking about, you see a large balcony 1 story above you with chandeliers emanating light hanging above it and sweeping stairs leading up to it. Around the outside of the room, there are a number of double doors, 2 to the east. The northmost of these, a heavy looking fully steel door, and to the west, and then of course the doors you just entered through. Around the main hall are hung a number of exceptional art pieces of men and women of obvious noble stature. Also, standing suits of armor, a fountain, cherubic statues, and plants are just some of the other decorative choices for this main hall. As you step forward, a butler's suit, filled by an incorporeal form, silently drifts toward you, its hand outstretched as if it were expecting you to hand it something.
What do I do? Oh, I'm not this. I'm not fancy. I don't know what to do with a servant. Fancy, you're fancy. You know how to do stuff, right?
Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? Fancy says to the what is he?
Ring slash
Some kind of coexistent like robot.
So it again has its hand outstretched, and it does not speak.
Fancy turns to Evie and says, "I think he wants a tip."
Oh, okay. Give it a gold.
It tries to hand the gold back to you and holds up its finger and kind of shakes it back and forth as if to say no, no, no.
Can't we just walk past it
You
and
want it.
ignore it?
Is it trying to offer us, like the little picture? It was holding a tea tray.
All right, no, this one we'll say this one was carrying a duster. It stopped what it was doing to approach you, and again has its hand out, palm flat, as if it's waiting for you to place something in its hand.
It looks like it's pretty innocuous.
Oh, it scares me. Weird. Okay, what do we give it?
What happens if we just walk past it?
No, I'm scared. See what happens.
No, I'll die again.
So I'm really injured.
Fancy, go try to walk past it.
Fancy hasn't moved.
Spare. You can be stealthy. You can get around it. Spare.
Maybe he should have had a short rest before he came in here.
We can leave and take a short rest outside.
Yeah, there's nothing necessarily preventing you from short resting right now. There's nothing bearing
Yeah.
down on
Rest
you.
now.
Rest.
Fancy will make the
Okay.
call. Short rest now.
Do you think we can just like rest right out here? Think anything's gonna stop us?
Or we can go back out through the terror.
Sorry, I was AFK for a second there. Looks like we got some
Let's roll.
healing going on. Okay. So if you guys back outside the door, this servant goes back to his duties.
All right, so he's like some kind of weird robot, undead like servant.
Something like that.
Go back through. I can hold his hand out.
Do we just want to explore a little bit? I don't think we have whatever he wants.
Be outside.
So when you do come back through the door, he again stops and assumes his waiting posture.
Well, I've got a
And
little
open.
bag of sand. Maybe it's like Indiana Jones.
Do I need
Right,
to
see
pull
what
a card
happens.
for my one?
What's that?
So I rolled a 1 on my hit dice.
Oh no, yeah, that's only on D20 rolls.
All right.
I don't think this guy's gonna do anything.
Ed, you go first.
Okay.
It's gonna walk by.
That was
Okay,
one.
so when you go to push by, you don't get very far. You get here, and these two statues right here, they're two suits of armor, actually, and they move to intercept you. So we can do initiative if you want to press it into a combat, but they right now have just stepped off their pedestals and in your direction as if to intercept your progress.
Have we tried giving this guy just like gold?
Yes.
Yeah, and he
I
gave
try
it
to give him a
back.
coin.
Okay.
He's running outside. Shoot.
We're
gonna
I
fight
think
him
we
or
should
no?
de-escalate if nothing else.
Fancy's not gonna back down to this guy.
Oh, boy.
Are gonna kick.
Oh, no.
Killed. You're not gonna back down to the two armored guards stopping you.
He's only concerned with one.
I'm gonna try using my awakened mind to communicate with it, ask it what it wants.
So it doesn't have a mind.
Okay,
So
worth a shot.
let me look. Its intelligence is 1. It says it can't speak,
Wisdom.
but it understands common.
Yeah, that's a bit of a gray area, huh?
Yeah.
What's his?
So it understands language. Like we could talk to it.
I feel like I have to cast dissonant whispers on that guy.
On the suit of armor?
I guess we're going into an initiative.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Here we go. All right, another amazing roll.
Well, and Silas should like come closer. Would.
Wow, that's terrible. Well, nothing but ones.
Waste him now. It's okay. Not during the battle.
Slow. So this guy, really, just tries to move over here and is trying to push you toward the door, Valmo. This is an attack, but it's much more of him just shoving you back.
Okay.
And I don't believe that
So
hits anyway.
He doesn't
so,
hit, and
right.
I think I'm way too heavy for him just to
Right.
push me.
Right. So that's he's not very effective at it, but that's what he's trying to do. And then Fancy, you get to do your thing.
Would I get an opportunity attack on him?
For having moved away? Yeah, sure.
Can I use a cantrip on that?
No, not for an opportunity attack.
I've never attacked somebody with a weapon before.
Give him a wee poke.
You have a weapon?
Okay,
Birds
so
are his
he
weapons.
is armor class 10, so that hits. So you actually cause his form to disperse.
Oh no.
So he doesn't even get over there to push Velmo. As he tried to go, you stabbed at him and undid him.
He
The
could have been
wizard friend
running
is gonna
away and you
love
killed
us.
him.
And now it's
Yeah.
your turn, Fancy, and you've used your reaction.
In the movie, Fancy is going to be played by Keanu Reeves.
Which one, though? Head Theater Logan or
The speed
John Wick?
one.
The speed one.
Speed one.
All right,
Bill or
so
Ted.
what is
Just want to say Bill or Ted.
what does Fancy have
It's
for
Ted.
his turn?
Dissonant Whispers. I'm in the middle of doing stuff.
Okay.
All right, I went after him.
Wisdom save against the guy you're right next to. Let's see. He failed. So he takes 17 damage.
That one's going to hurt, Gene.
I feel bad. I don't want to tell you this, but I
Oh
have to.
no. There's no mind.
This creature has no mind. It is immune to psychic damage.
Does it even have to run away?
It is condition immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. So the fact that it's immune to frightened,
Man. All right.
maybe, yeah.
Have you ever played with me before?
Sorry.
Obviously, he did.
All right, Evie.
He is going to come into the corner and hold the shillelagh. One of them, but so I'll run at them. Then with a shillelagh if they attack anybody. Do that.
Okay.
Into the corner. If this guy, that guy, attacks anybody I care about, I'm gonna run up and hit him with my shillelagh.
Okay. This animated armor is looking to get the squeeze on Fancy.
Then I'm going after and hitting him.
Right, do it.
Lily.
Okay, that's a hit for 9 bludgeoning damage. Very good. Did the 23 hit you, Fancy? I'm sure it did. And then he attacks a second time and crits. So Fancy, you're going to take a total of 13 bludgeoning damage. Just acknowledge that.
Acknowledge for him.
Joe, you there?
Joe stepped away.
I think so. Okay. All right. So that was this guy making his 2 attacks. Shantala.
So I can't really see anything, so I guess I'll walk up here next to Space Bear. Oh, Nancy, what have you done?
What a great way to put it.
Oh
Oh no.
Okay, but that's got 3 rays.
That's only one of them, right?
That's only one. That's probably not going to hit either.
That one hits, though.
Hey.
Now, which one you going, left or right?
This one.
Right. Okay. So 5 points of fire damage.
Oh, I've got to take a card, don't I?
You do. Let's see what you got. Minus 1d8 after making a skill or attack roll. I know Valmo, you got a couple, but I can't read them for some reason, so you got yourself lucky. I can't read what any of your cards do. All right, so that was Shantala, and we will go to Space Bear.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hex on the one on the right. And then I'll blast him.
Duck.
Nice.
All right. So the one on
good.
the right, those are 2 hits. Necrotic. They take the necrotic damage. So there's 11 and 15, 26 damage to this guy on the
Awesome.
right.
That's the best turn I've had in a long time.
Blammo!
Hey.
You blast this suit, and it falls into its disparate parts, clattering to the floor. Valmo.
Alright. Move up here. And do 2 attacks. Double-handed with the warhammer.
Okay, 16 doesn't cut it.
Oh no. This one's better. That one's worse.
Nope.
At least. Alright.
And that it for Valmo?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So this guy here, he's got 2 targets. Let's see. He's not very smart, so he's going to attack Valmo, even though he's got a statistically much less chance of hitting Valmo. So
Tell me the odds.
take statistics and blow it out your ass, because there's a crit. So
By the way, so that's an 8 damage.
Yeah.
and then a miss.
Silas didn't get a turn.
I was leaving him out of this one because I think that it was simple enough that we could just forsake him his inclusion
we're not
in
gonna
this one.
Beat him.
So this guy is out, and we go back to Fancy.
Okay. Fancy is going to cast Mantle of Inspiration. On him, Valmo, and Evie. So you get 8 temporary hit points, and you can move.
Now, does your movement provoke an opportunity attack?
It does not. It's one of the best skills in the game.
All right, what else you got, Fancy?
Not much.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the line of sight.
All right, Evie.
But did I know what he is?
You have an extra move right now.
I already did. I have to move forward at the moment. I'm going to move up here. We'll poison spray. Do I know if he's immune to poison? I don't know that, do I?
You don't know that. Now you know that.
Oh, you're not. Are you immune or not?
No, now you know that he is immune.
I didn't hear you.
He is immune to poison damage.
Oh, well then, that was silly. I'm going to back up again. Go back here. What?
Shantala.
Yeah. Okay. So I see those other statues back there.
What do you see?
I'll just do this.
Against the suit of armor. Okay.
I bet he doesn't have very good dex.
He does not have very good dexterity, and he doesn't have any kind of protection against radiant damage, so he takes 9 points. Alright. And if that's it for Shantala, we go to Space Bear.
All right, let's see if we can have another good turn. Bonus action, move my hex over to the other guy,
Alright.
and I'll go for another blast. Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good chew.
Look at
Purdue.
that. So let's do the first hit. 15. And then 7 and 15 more than 22 more. So sent scattering across the floor armor with 2 more ferocious eldritch blasts. And the threat seems to have been eliminated. You've got this empty hall now. There is no servant, and the 2 suits of armor have been brought to the floor.
Those are
Let's
1,000
look
hit
for the rich
points each.
stuff.
This is a nice place.
So stop right there, Valmo. When you step next to the fountain,
No.
Oh no.
it was lying in wait there, and it had its action readied for anything that went anywhere near it.
Oh.
So it attacks you and misses, but has now revealed itself as being there. So, Valmo, it is your turn in the initiative. You can act now that this thing has revealed itself.
Right there.
That is a hit for 4 bludgeoning damage. It is resistant with non-magical bludgeoning, so it only takes 2. All right, and then we come back round to Fancy.
All right. We got some vicious mockery coming up. I believe I'm within 30 feet of that character.
I believe so.
I will viciously mock that character.
All right. Wisdom save. This one is not immune to psychic damage, so it takes it. And
How do you like them apples?
that's disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage for attack, yes.
On its next attack roll.
Is it all of them or just the next one? Good question. Keep going, I'll find out.
Thank you. All right. Evie.
She's going to crossbow from. Just probably goes right through the water, doesn't it?
Let's see. Yep, that one misses.
Run away over here.
All right, Shantala.
I'm guessing fire's probably not very good with this thing either. Oh, I'm going to do. Oh. A 7, and I get an 11. I imagine that doesn't hit.
It doesn't, unfortunately.
Oh. The mental inspiration, was that for the attack or the damage? It wouldn't matter, right? Forgot that Fancy gave me.
Oh, that gives you temporary hit points.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, you're right.
Right. All right, Space Bear.
Okay. Once again, bonus action, move my hex.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play my
missed.
card. I play my card.
Okay. It's going to turn it into a hit because it's armor class 13. So congratulations. Yep.
Cool.
So let's see. No kind of resistance to necrotic or force damage, so it takes all 13 of those, and then another hit for 9 more. So 13 and 9, 22.
Excellent. That's it.
On a roll.
Boom. All right.
Hammer time.
All right. Now this creature is really only got Valmo nearby. An 18 hit Valmo? Nope.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been disadvantage.
Either way,
Thank you, right? But it missed anyway.
Yeah, so you could save that
All right.
disadvantage for later.
All right. And it is your attack.
All right, I'm going to cast magic weapon on my warhammer here.
Okay.
And then attack.
Oh, a 10
that
doesn't
does
do it.
nothing.
No. All right, Fancy.
Okay. Ugh, I got a few choices, but I will I'm just gonna viciously mock him again. I'm gonna say my shit.
I think he made his saving throw. So that half damage. All right, and Evie.
I hit one time. I'm going to hit one time. Hit one time?
You hit it,
Boy.
and that's non-magical. So
that
that's
one?
1 point of damage.
Give me my arrow back. Both back.
Shantala.
Okay, well.
Failed to save. 9 radiant damage.
Excellent.
Right.
Just stick with the cantrip. Save my spell slots.
Right. Space Bear.
All right, let's see if we can have another productive turn. Nope, we definitely can't.
All right, so the 14 hits for 10.
Oh, it does hit. Okay.
It does, right? Only armor class 13 on this guy.
All right.
And I gotta remember to
it.
play some red cards. We're coming down to the last few minutes here. It's to use them and lose them time.
Yep.
All right, so here comes another attack at Velmo. This thing is water-bound. It can't really leave the water, so it is limited to attacking the area around the fountain. Velmo, I think that hits.
Am I considered medium or large?
You are medium.
Okay. So I have to roll.
But you're
Anything?
extra medium.
That's an extra medium. So 12 bludgeoning.
So it says you're grappled and restrained. It's a good thing you can hold your breath because it's going to try to drown you.
And with disadvantage.
All right, and then so that was its turn. It constricts you on its turn, and you are now being grappled and restrained by this creature. So your speed is 0, and your attack rolls against it have disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright.
$16 still hits for 7, and that's magical damage now, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's +1 on.
Congratulations. It grappled you, but you made sure that that was the last thing it ever got to feel good about, because you swing it and it loses its cohesion and collapses into harmless water. And now it is leaving you all here again in this seemingly empty room.
Seemingly.
That's the key word.
So there's doors here.
There's a set of doors here and a set of steel doors here.
And then this hallway.
And this hallway.
You see up the hallway, Chantal?
What?
You see up the hallway?
Yeah, I think I see another suit of armor. Can't quite tell.
One? You only see
Yeah.
one suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's another suit down there. Let's avoid going there for now.
Okay. I can't
Well,
see it.
we have these two statues up here, which
Yeah, these here look a little suspicious.
That's another 175 XP each, by the way.
Oh,
That was for
100
all four monsters.
Correct. 175.
It's 1,750. Would have been nice. It's comfortable.
Fancy's trying to think of the perfect song.
Living on a prayer.
Nope.
Either way we go is going to be more battle ahead.
yeah.
Anything in the water, Velma?
Well, there's
the
a water
creature's
monster
gone?
down there if you want to check. Yeah, and I looked at the bottom of the water.
Yeah, you don't see anything in there. So in addition to the two doorways in the hallway, there are stairs that lead up to the second floor balcony.
I believe the Clash wrote the right song for this situation.
Which is? It's a song.
Should I stay or should I go?
That's appropriate.
Well, I think we may as well clear these other two statues.
I think that's a good idea.
This one didn't react when Evie went over there.
Did Evie get that far?
Yeah, I don't know that
That's-
that she went adjacent.
He did not go adjacent. I was
No.
very careful not to. I do want to throw something at it. You want to inside it? We can try and hit it from a distance. See what happens.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna go. I'll go down here. I'll shoot my bow at it.
It harmlessly chinks off the statue. It appears to be a normal statue.
Oh, it's fine.
Or it's just shaving for that moment when we get close for the sneak attack.
What's this?
That appears to be a cabinet or bookcase, maybe.
Like, drinks cupboard?
Anything useful in it?
His bar.
No, nothing
Something?
particularly useful there.
Oh, bad.
Worth a shot.
Right?
Well, someone with armor should go closer to one of those statues, just so we're sure.
It doesn't have to be close.
Fancy
Maybe I can
agrees.
get up the stairs. Up the stairs and not get next to it.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right.
Here, let me get
You wanna
you
go
on
upstairs?
floor 2 here.
You did that sort of sidling thing, with your back against the wall and your arm moving past
The
it.
side steps.
Exactly.
All right, Evie.
That's good.
Here you go. I'll put you on the second floor.
I'm following her.
Going up the same stairs with the adjacent.
Oh, I decided to take the same stairs just in case.
This is nice up here.
In the rear with the gear.
Oh, I'm leaning over the balcony. Hi. Up here.
All right,
Wow, this
Shantala,
place-
you should see the second floor now.
Yeah, this place is so nice compared to where we were before.
It's clean and everything.
Yeah, I wonder if they have nice soft beds.
Let me tell you a little bit more about this second floor room, just in case there's anything interesting here. A walkway runs all around this upper level, looking down at the main hall, with the balcony right above the large double doors. Benches are set along the area to allow for leisurely breaks to be taken up on this second floor, while still being able to observe most of the lower area. Sitting in the south alcove is a shrine of some sort.
Oh,
Charlie, want to go look at it with me?
yeah. Okay. If we know who it's to.
The shrine has a plaque on it, and it says, I'll paste it here in the chat.
We know who this is?
You don't recognize the name.
And does the statue look like what? What does it look like? Is it a human?
A wizard.
Looks like a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh. Typical pointy hat kind of thing.
Right.
Leaning over. Hi, guys.
It's not a religious.
No. Seems to be in memoriam.
What are all these yellow things?
They are light sources.
Oh. The only doors are here?
Yes, that is correct.
Does anyone else want to come upstairs? Although
What's up, guys?
it is after 7 o'clock, or, well, my time.
Right. It is probably at the point where we have to wrap it up here and continue our explorations of this magnificent magical mansion next week. I'll go ahead and drop you guys back on the first floor.
Okay.
Just so that we can keep everybody together, and we can really, because you really, other than taking a quick peek in this same room on the second level, you haven't really ventured out of this room. So it's a good point to leave it, and we can come back next week and really explore this place.
Okay.
That's fun.
All right.
Fancy
Good
wants
one,
to know,
second.
Valmo, why did you hit me, Valmo? Why did you hit me? And don't try to tell me you were charmed. That's gonna be a week of that.
I knew what the song you wanted to sing and trying to discourage it.
Thanked him.
Ooh.
So anyway,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again very much for a good one. It was fun, and have a good week. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next Monday.
Right.
Great week,
Have a
guys.
good week.
Great week, everyone.
You
Thanks.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
hit me.
You deserved it. You deserved it.